All right, this is that big screen to the tight end for 75 yards for the Texans that really got them rolling. And I love this. Look at this. 1-3 personnel, or it really is 2-1. This is a fullback right here. But they've got a tight end in motion to come over here to break it up. This is a lot of Shanahan, and McDaniel does it too. They love their fullbacks. Shanahan, Slowik, McDaniel. They got that from Shanahan. They love their fullbacks. It's the old school way, man. But you use them in different ways. And this is really more like a 1-3 where he's playing like a tight end, this guy right here. And this guy's going to come in motion. So as we watch it play out, okay, again, so you've got, this looks heavy. Look at the Browns, in the box, of course. We're going to do a big power run out of this, right? Not so fast. So that fullback goes flying down the seam, and the one receiver comes flying across, and he's more of a blocking receiver, Hutchinson. Not to say he's I think he's one of their better guys blocking, though. But anyway, he comes flying across. Do a little fake rollout, play action rollout for Stroud. A fake, block because you think, oh, wow, max protect, because they do that. Two guys in the route. This is some of that tricky stuff. Shanahan guy, all right? Nope, not blocking. Little fake block, pop it out, and it's an actual screen pass. Again, like I showed in one of my other videos, the first play of the game, you throw it out to the running back, and the fullback is blocking for him. That's it. No linemen. Linemen are in. I mean, they're out here, but they're in. They're in. You don't want to give it away. You don't give it away when you use your tight ends and running backs and fullbacks and receivers to block. So they come out like what you think's the pattern. Everybody's off this guy. He does a little chip. These guys think he's blocking. One guy who has a man-on-man comes flying in again. You may not see this as much against the Ravens, though they play a lot of man-on-man. It's really good. A lot of this stuff was good versus man-on-man. The problem is heading into the Ravens game, they mix a lot, much more than Schwartz. So it's going to be more of a cat-mouse. This, you kind of knew what was going on. Schwartz like his match 3 and his man-to-man. Okay, so he has an easy little pitch and catch. And here we go. These guys following him one-on-one like, oh no, the tight end has it. What's going on? Down the sideline. Nobody's around him. This guy comes flying over. Crazy. He blocks him out. He just makes, so he's got one guy, athlete in space. And this guy, Brevin Jordan, by the way, you're also using personnel. I always say space-time team, last but not least is team. I mean, just like Shanahan, he's using his personnel. Incredible. That's what's going on here. This is their faster tight end. This is their blocking receiver. This is their fullback. Perfect. So this guy takes this, athlete in space, and you got this guy down here. Do, 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 do. Boy, he can run for a tight end, yeah? You think they didn't know that? Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Easy peasy, huh? If it was all so easy. But, yeah, just cool stuff. So simple. Nothing going on here. And it makes me ask the question, what if this guy was cut? What if this guy stayed on him like he's supposed to? Doesn't get fooled by that. Well, how about this guy? Maybe hit him, huh? He's the one receiver. And he's actually open. This is what's scary, man. This isn't a high executable type of offense. It's like what DeBoer does, and McDaniel, is the easiest execution as possible. Okay? That's when I saw this live, I didn't know what was going on down here and all that. I just saw it and said, holy cow. You had a tight end and a running back out there blocking, or I didn't know who was out there. I thought it was a tight end and running back or tight end and receiver, but it didn't matter. It ends up being the fullback and receiver, but who cares? Wow, no lineman, and because the commentator said a tight end screen. I'm like, tight end screen? For a tight end screen, I think a lot of them in the middle with linemen blocking and all this kind of stuff. This is just a little pitch and catch fun. I mean, I feel like we draw this up in the backyard, and that's not stupid. That's genius. That's what Tiger Ellison saw when he created the run and shoot. He saw kids playing in the backyard and said, I'm doing this wrong, man. Yeah, this is like a little fun, simple brilliance. Two guys out here for the blocking, one athlete in space, and it worked out because this guy let him go. But if this guy stayed on him, Stroud, just look right here. Okay, or we look, everybody's, and I know the West Coast offense, especially with Walsh, had a lot about spreading everything across the board. Sean Payton's great at that. A lot of guys are. But I kind of beginning to like this idea of condensed routes as well. Everybody to one side, and just make it easy for your quarterback. I mean, again, I like variety. Some you spread it out, some you condense it in both pre-snap and post-snap, But anyway, I thought this was beautiful when I saw it. And in seeing it now, I'll add in the idea that you have a secondary here, which is awesome because you need it, you know? He could run too. If this one guy stayed on him, yeah, maybe he runs, or maybe he dumps it to him, or maybe he runs a little bit, then dumps it to him. I'm not taking away from Stroud because you know what Stroud's done so well? I mean, is he the greatest quarterback of all time, greatest talent we've ever seen? Honest to God, I don't know who would think like that, but I'm sure people are out there thinking that. And I'm not saying it's not against him. Maybe he will be one day. We'll say that, but right now, what I will say is he buys in. He's got a great attitude. This system's built for him, but not by accident. And it's a great scheme, great system, and he's executing in it. And it's not that hard to execute in it. I'm not going to go out and try, but I'm telling you, for these kind of guys, pro quarterbacks, this is not hard. It's got a lot of college feel to it. That's what that's what the brilliance of the spread is, and the power spread. It's as simple as it sounds. Spread, power spread. What's West Coast offense? West Coast offense. But anyway, I'm kidding. But no, I mean, there's a simplicity to this stuff that why not bring it to the pro? Yeah, the pros are more experienced and the best of the best. But you can't tell me they don't like it too. A little simplicity, especially today's age when guys are so fast. Defenses are so tricky. Keep it simple, stupid.